Hello, my fellow gamers. Welcome back to the channel. Elric here. Today, we're continuing our playthrough of Foundation. I believe this is episode 28, so that's kind of exciting. And just taking a look at the completed church that we actually, I believe, completed last episode. Basically, we do quite a bit of just resource management, trying to make sure everything's running smoothly with our resources. Getting a villager blocked path here. See where that's going. Okay, when I click on it, let's see. Okay, so maybe it cleared itself up there. But yeah, we did a lot of resource management actually really the last couple of episodes, just trying to make sure everything's running smoothly and such. Yeah. Hopefully, I think I've taken care of it. We do need to get our last market tender in here. That's top priority right here. They're going to be doing, I believe, the bread. So there's a little bit more refined food on that side of the map, and everything else is running smoothly. Did notice that I may have to come over here and put in a little bit of a watchtower to add a little bit more patrolman on this side of the map. We may do that here in just a second. However, I'm going to go ahead and grab these villagers here. And what we're going to do, because I'm going to kind of let stuff kind of run and just let this see how this balances out, see if everything kind of smooths out a little bit better over time. But I will get our market person in here. Go ahead and add them real quick. So they should be able to serve bread, which will be a refined food on this side of the map. And then we'll keep an eye on our resources. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, kind of what I really wanted to do last episode, is I want to go ahead and start a monastery. One thing with the monastery, it does have, if you look in here in a progression, when you do get down in here, there is a kitchen, there's the beekeeping, which provides honey and such, as well as wax. Yeah, and then let's see what else. I know there's somewhere in here that does like a vegetable farm. Like, I think that actually just comes with building the monastery. It's part of it. It's like a sub-building maybe. So, if nothing else, that's another food source for our village. And I think that'll help. That's probably the smartest thing to do. So I do need to come in here. I'm going to buy this territory to start with. We'll probably build the beginning of the monastery right here. We'll expand it back this way once we can afford it. We are kind of low on the coin tendency, so I've got to keep an eye on that. One thing I did notice, we did finish this up. We have our stained glass in. That looks really kind of cool. However, we are starting to produce a little bit extra glass here. We don't need it right now. We may need it in the future for the stained glass. But what I can do is go in here in our resources. And where is it? Glass right here. We'll go ahead and start selling that. I'm going to look and see if there's anything else in here because we are running a little bit lower on the money. I want to see if there's anything else I feel comfortable in selling. I'm thinking I may sell some of these boar. I'm probably going to have to come in and put another butchery in, but I think selling some of the boar may help a little bit as well. So we'll do this. And I'm thinking anything over 125, we should be good to go there. It'll make a little bit extra money. I could put down some more fisheries and probably do this as well. We'll probably go ahead and set that. Maybe put down another fishing wharf. We're fine there. I'm not going to touch the flour. Well, we can't sell flour, but I'm not going to... I am selling bread. Anything over 200, so that's fine. We're sitting at 285. If it stays over 200, I'm not stressing it. I'm not going to sell cheese. Common clothes, anything over 75, we are selling. Anything over 75, common wares. I'm good with that as well. Getting the housing insufficient. I may have to go check that out here in a second as well. We could probably sell planks. We have that already selling. Anything over 100. Polished stones the same way. Can't sell iron ore. That would be really nice if we could. Can't sell iron. That would be really nice if we could. However, we can sell tools. And we actually haven't buying anything over 75. I'm not worried about that now. I think anything over 100, at least for now, we can sell. We'll set that. Quartz the same way. That's for the glass. We've got 350. I'm thinking anything over 100 for now we can sell. This should definitely increase our capacity as far as money goes with all this extra selling that we're doing. I'm thinking war rations. Well, can't sell those. What else could we sell? I could probably start these back up and sell some of these. I'm thinking. Oh, we have it set at 100. I'm thinking 75. Anything over 75 we can sell. We'll probably do that with all these. We'll just start them back up and we'll see how the productions go. Just to give us some extra money. And that should cap out and balance out our wages. And like I said, if you remember the previous episode, I did actually start. Oh, no, we don't want to abandon territory. Hold up. We're going to go in here and unpause this. Unpause this. And we'll see how the iron making and such goes. We may have to switch it out and pause one, maybe just make one of something. I'm not sure. We'll see how that goes because I don't want to overtax our iron mine and such that we have. But if you do remember last episode, I did kind of come in here trying to keep our happiness a little bit higher. I did come in here and go into our taxes, and I dropped the taxation kind of down a little bit. I may actually up that a little bit. See, that one takes a lot. So that doesn't really affect us much. So I might do that. Just got to make sure that, well, the commoners, they may become unhappy having it that high. So we might go to here. Because you got to remember, each group has their own happiness. So, because, I mean, if we move from here to here, that's a big jump. We might keep it right there for now. We'll see how our money balances out. But in the meantime, we're going to come over here. Got a little bit of resource removal that we've got to do to get this area where we can actually build on it really nice. And of course, it's going to come up villager path blocked. So I'll have to get a bridge in first. So we'll plan out where we're going to put the bridge. Oh, and they're good. I thought they fixed that. Well, it's doing. Let me cancel this real quick. Basically, it looks like if there's a villager's path blocked, there's a kind of a glitch in the game that it automatically removes the trees. I mean, I could keep that in and just kind of cheese the game a little bit, but I just don't feel like doing it. I feel that's unfair. So what we'll do, we'll go in here and go to our bridges. Trying to keep everything as ethical as possible as far as playing the game. Thinking... Well, we're going to have a watchtower in here, so I'm thinking, actually what we could do, let's do this. We'll bring the bridge kind of from right in here, and I can put a watchtower at the very beginning of this bridge. I think that'll be cool. Maybe bring it from here, and just take it straight across. Be kind of short, shouldn't take, yeah, it doesn't take a lot of resources for this. And yeah, we'll go ahead and build that. And then, like I said, I noticed in here, I believe it was the patrolling in this area was a little lax. Yeah, if you notice, some of these are starting to get hit. There's a lot of buildings over here. So what I think I'll do, might as well have all the building in one place right now. We'll come in here. It's under a monument. That's right. It's been a little while since I played, guys. Like I said last episode, I'm trying to remember how to do all this really good for you guys. We'll just do a watch post. And I have a cool idea. Let's see. Where is the one building I like? This one? I'm going to see if I can put this... Let's drop it here. Rotate it. I'm going to see if I can actually straddle the bridge here, guys. If it'll let me do that and still have access. It actually fits. It actually fits really well. It looks kind of cool. So let's see. I kind of like that. I think we had everything in patrol set as black. So we'll do that. What a little tower here. Bring it up. Actually, I like the tower on the other side. Kind of makes sense there. And then, Maybe on this side, we'll do this little vestibule. Looks kind of neat. That's probably where our door is going to go. I think we've kind of basically done this design before. I wouldn't feel that this has to be very, very large, but just to give it a little bit of unique design, maybe something like that. And of course, we've got to make all these black to make them kind of uniform. Have a black roof there, kind of cool. And now we'll just put in, I think, just a simple door right here. Yeah, I kind of like that. That looks kind of neat going across the bridge there. So we'll build that as well. And I do want to move this just a little bit because now that that's sitting there, I'm thinking maybe more like right in here looks better. Well, actually, let's go this side. There's a lot of lighting already on this side. I think that's fine. So we'll put it there. And that didn't really cost much. And this shouldn't take long to build. There is a builder's hut literally, I think, right in this area. Or is it here? That's the farm. Where's it at? Right in here? Nope. There's one right in here because I put one on this side of the map just so, you know, when we were upgrading these houses and such. And I would move it, but really, this is the edge of the map. There's no reason to. Actually, I could move them maybe right in here because they would be closer to the monastery. I'm not really worried about it. They're close enough for now. So how's our food looking? Is everything still balancing out, looking okay? Yeah, and immediately our coins go right back up. That's cool. That was a good idea. We did that. And everything still looks fairly decent. I'm getting a little bit of the messaging. No access. I grabbed that person real quick before they left. I think I may have missed them. But no access to refined food. Where is that? That's still on this side of the map. Is our bread getting over here? Still not. I don't understand that because I do have... Bread's supposed to be coming in here. I have 4 transporters, so I don't understand why we're not getting bread over here. I mean, we've got bread in stock. There's really no reason. I mean, it is a good long distance. Might be worthwhile here shortly to kind of grab maybe this area. Let's see how it looks here. Yes, grab this area. Well, we'd have to grab 2 of them. And I was thinking maybe trying to get a bridge over here so we can kind of connect this side of the map here. But we're going to have to hold off because we do need... bought this area. We're going to need this area eventually as well to continue the monastery back there. So we'll see how things play out. It's okay. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Let's check on our companies while they're in the process of building. I'm going to up it to 2 times. Let's see. Check our companies. God, a lot of people wounded. I'm waiting for this to get to that 35 mark, and then we can open up. If you remember from the previous episode, we were talking about it, opening up the healing house. It's something we definitely need. But it does take a while to get this stuff up. That's one reason I have all these guys out on missions. Right here, these 2 are active. So when they come back, we'll get influence. Well, that actually brings gold coins. We'll get influence here. I believe it's a decent amount of influence. And hopefully, be enough to do this. Also, with these royal companies coming in, we do get a little bit of influence with that as well. Somebody says no access to entertainment. How's our beer production looking? Let's check our tavern real quick. No beer there. Okay, check the brewery. Make sure there's beer in here going. Well, they're waiting for workers. I'm probably going to have to look at shortly getting some of these guys to citizens so we can do what we need to do. Yeah, I have no beer anywhere. It doesn't make sense. I mean, there's plenty of hops. I may have to put down a second brewery. I think I may have to do that. Because if you remember, the knights and the militiamen that are coming from the knights, or from the king, they're actually taking a lot of my my beer and such. Because the knights especially need entertainment. Alright, so there's 4 people here. I'm going to grab 2 of them. We'll hang on to them. Okay, we've got plenty of hops over here, if you remember. There's 200 in here. This is producing quite a bit. Actually, there's 300 hops in here. I'm going to put down a second brewery. I just feel that it's something we need to do at this point in time here. So is that under food production? Well, you know what? We'll just type it in. Actually, be brewery. There we go. And where can we put it over here? Because I want to keep it near the hops farm. Looks like I might be able to actually just tuck it in right about here. Just have a couple of these guys sitting right here. Let's make sure this fits. No, it doesn't fit really. Oh, there's two entrances too. Is that too close to the building? You know what? We got plenty of room right here. We'll just put another one right over here. Have no other use for this area really. Unless I make another little bit of harps farm, which we don't really need that right now. So we'll do this. And I can always move this later if I need to. So we'll go ahead and put that there. That'll work. What is this? The hops farm. I mean, it's overproduced. Yeah, so... And I don't think there's any way to, expand it. So we definitely do need to get this brewery down. We'll go ahead and actually increase this. And make that kind of priority. Hopefully most of them will come on that side and finish it. How are we looking over here? Is this getting moving? Yeah, the bridge is actually almost done. They just have to bring... Well, he's bringing the tools now, so the bridge will be done. That'll be awesome. And this is on its way too, so excellent. We'll get all this stuff taken care of on this side of the map, and then we can get in here and start removing some of this real quick. And everything else is flowing fairly well. Still sitting at 188 gold. I'm okay with that for now. I like seeing that closer to 500 because I know that everything's running really well there. Even though, I mean, we're forfeiting a lot of money, it's fine. For now, anyway. Yeah, I think putting that brewery right there, just kind of tucking that in. No, I have access to get the hops from right over here, no problem. Come right back. Good to go. They got the well right there. So really, it's not too far of a distance for them to do the work. Hopefully, we have some housing open. Yeah, we can put somebody in there, no problem. They've got spots where they can move into. That's excellent. All right, good deal. We'll get that put in real quick, and then we should be good to go. That should definitely help with our brewing capabilities. I mean, we're sitting at 350 hops. I mean, you definitely need a new brewery. May even have to put in a third one. But for now, we're doing okay. Let's get this bridge built, and then I think we're in good shape. This person, where are they coming from with tools? Well, tools would be a good distance because I do have tool making in here, don't I? Right here. Nope, that's a paver. Actually, I don't think I have the tool making right in here. I think it's literally over on the other side of the map, unfortunately. No access to entertainment. Yeah, that's our roving bands of Kingsmen. They'll have to live with it for now. This is actually getting brought. He's bringing 20 of the polished stones. And then we'll just need the planks, and we should be in pretty good shape there. Right, and let's check the paved roads, because I think I did put down a secondary paver. Let me see. This is not being... It's just not maintaining very well. I may have to put down even more of the pavers just to keep these paved roads intact. Because that's what we really need for the citizens. Wow. It kind of stinks that we need to do that, but yeah, it may have to be something I have to put down. Kind of makes sense maybe put one right here. Because, I mean, we've got this here. Nobody's going to be able to build here, so I might go ahead and put another one down here. That way we can get some paved roads on this side of the map. And as long as we maintain our stone production, we're in good shape. Just put it right here. Build it. That'll work. And that's not a top priority for now. Housing insufficient. So who's unhappy? Where are you at? Okay, so you are... Oh, the Memorial Quarter. Why would you? I mean, there's housing right here, but I bet you it's full. Yes. All right. So, well, I mean, this should be able to upgrade. Do we have a patrolling area up here? Well, that might be wise. So let's. I don't know if how this works with the patrolling area up this way. If they can come out of the castle, I mean, is it? I may have to put in a watchtower or something. I mean, because these actually do have light fortification, heavy fortification. It's just the patrolling, so I'm not sure how patrols will work. May actually have the militiamen back here, and they would do the patrolling. So we'll see how that goes. Worst case scenario, I'll build a small watchtower in here. Then we could actually have some heavy fortification over in here. Yeah, maybe uh, high density actually built housing. So because that's what this would do. Oh, we've got some patrol coverage coming from somewhere. Oh, that's one guy right here. Okay, hang on. Pause. I want to see where he works. Yes. Okay, where is your home? Now, that's your home. Okay, that was where they're both patrollers. Hang on. I want to see where I meant to click workplace. I want to see where her workplace is. I would assume it's across the way, so she's walking quite a distance. Workplace. Yeah, I mean she's across the she's across the bridge coming way up here. Hmm. Can these actually? Okay, I built those are treasuries. That one as well. Hmm. Wonder if we just come in. I don't know. I don't know how this would work. This is kind of cheesing a little bit, but maybe put a little watchtower right here. No, I don't want it that big. I think where is it? The minor one? Stone tower. It's a little bit better. Observatory. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Maybe do this. And I'm going to leave it orange because I want it to match the castle. But maybe put a secondary one of those. That was the stone tower. It kind of covers up some of our decorations we have here. I wonder, can I move it? No, it has to be right there. Maybe like this. Will it connect? Or maybe right there. I know I could take the snap twos off, but I'm kind of trying to maybe like that. That actually does look pretty decent, doesn't it, guys? Do that one there and kind of match the heights a little bit. Kind of like that. And that. I mean, yeah. Okay, this is two different buildings. Hang on. Which do I like better? I kind of like this one better. Okay, so let's get rid of that one. That was... Was it this one? No. This one? Yes. Okay, so where did I have that snap to? Right here, I believe? No, right here. Uh, and they're different heights, unfortunately, but that's the best I can do because once again, the ground is kind of wavy. I wonder if I do a non-snap to, will it let me just kind of make it as big as I want? No, it does move it in increments. All right, so I'm bring that back down. It's fine. It's fine. Got a lot of building going on today, guys. Building with unfulfilled requirements. What's missing? Oh, they both have to have doors. Okay, that's kind of silly, but we'll put just basic doors back here. That's fine. Does that look okay? Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Okay, this one's set in a different spot than that one. Hang on. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's build that. And that'll give me some patrolmen up here. No big deal. Um, I don't feel that this will expand much more, but this actually right through here will be taken out, so we might be able to get some more houses up this direction at some point. All right, so the brewery, how are we looking here? That's just needs, actually it's almost done. Excellent. We'll stay on that, and then we'll just add the person in there so we can get a second brewer in. Oh, come on now. That close. What, 4% maybe? I'll just leave it set there, and we'll come over here and look at the bridge, make sure it's going. Because as soon as it's done, we'll be putting in the removal order so we get started on Monastery. Hopefully we'll get to that this episode. Just take a while to get all this built here. All right, there's the brewer. Okay, so we'll add a guy in here. Good to go. We'll let them work for just a few minutes, and then hopefully... Yeah, he's a surf. Well, actually, he looks pretty decent. Where's your house at? Okay, he's... Okay, well, when did we put a housing section right through here? I had a... Okay, well, they've come in, and that's fine. I mean, there's 4 houses right here. Wow. Okay. I'm okay with that. I don't know if I'll move that to medium density or anything. I got this person up here. Yeah, it's the royal, the person that goes to the courts. So, yeah. I wish you lived a little bit further over this direction because you're going to want to, with your home being right here, or work being right here. He should be able to move in here, no problem. And there's plenty of patrol coverage. And everything's fulfilled. So let's go ahead, bump him to a commoner. We'll keep an eye. Hopefully he'll get his refined food, get his service. There's a church right up here, so, right next to his work. Well, it's actually where he lives right now. Still pretty close. This is the only area I don't have a church. I probably will eventually put one over in this area once we expand this direction, if we ever get to that. Yeah, these guys just not staying as happy as I wish. And I think it's a lot of that because we don't have the brewing from the hop field, but it should start up and get a little bit better now. Go ahead and grab one of these guys. Well, there's only one there. Moves us to 4. Oh, what's this? Patrol coverage. Yeah, we definitely need this put in here. So let's go ahead and put a couple guys in. Maybe one watchman. We'll go ahead and just kind of fill this up. So if nothing else, they'll start patrolling this whole area, which would be nice. Should help alleviate some of these downgrade warnings we're getting. That works. Because they'll come out and do this and kind of overlap with the other towers that we have in the area. And we should actually see probably these smaller houses right here on the corner. Like this one should start upgrading pretty quickly. And this one... Oh no, that's the dairy farm. This one should upgrade pretty quickly. And this one already has high fortification for some reason. I still have yet to figure out where that's coming from. I would assume... Oh, that's right. We figured it out. It's this here actually has heavy fortification aiming out this direction. So this one actually should go to a little bit higher density housing, which doesn't make sense on that side of the map, but there's nothing I can really do about that. What have we got here? Oh, the rustic food source. Surplus, yes. We've got that. So that should definitely take care of over there as far as... oh, they've already got this built. Should definitely take care of over there with the patrolling. This should actually start seeing these fill up pretty quickly and be fine, which would be nice. And still working on the bridge. She's actually building it now. Yeah, she's right there. So hopefully this will get done shortly. I probably didn't need to make this watchtower as big as I did, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I think it looks cool. So sitting at 358 on our money, 94% on happiness, so we're doing fairly well. I mean, there's really hardly any negatives now. If you remember the last couple episodes, I was kind of struggling with that, so it's nice to see that's kind of picking up. Our resources are looking just fine, even with selling stuff. And our population is at 425, definitely making the move to 500. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab you. We'll need you up here as a patroller. I'm fine with that. And in fact, I believe that's all done. Cool. So we'll get a patroller in here. That's all we have for now. And I think these all already have the fortifications here. That doesn't. That's fine. I mean, if these go up to like the higher fortification, there'll be plenty of room for the people that we will have in this area, and that works. And you would kind of probably see that, closer to the castle, you would have a higher density buildings, and as you move away from it, it would go lower density. Especially with this being a tavern, we even have houses right here, so that's kind of cool. And if I ever feel like I need to kind of move this to medium density, I will. I don't see myself doing a higher density. Okay, you can't get to the watch post. Why not? It's like right. Oh, she hasn't built the. I guess because she hasn't built the. Wonder. Let me take a look at that. Okay, it does have entrance all the way through. Maybe because she hasn't built this one is why. Oh, okay. Mission success. We're at 31. Awesome. Hopefully, let's see who came back. They definitely need to rest. All right, so that was this one. These guys aren't going to bring, I think, any influence, but that's fine. But these guys could come back. I believe that's our that's the bow people, our bowers, and they're going to come back and rest in the barracks for now. And hopefully, shortly, I can get the healing house in. We just need that 4 influence, which may get some of this from here. I don't know. I mean, I only have 51%. I probably won't get much out of this. Kind of stinks. I think once the beer production gets a little bit higher, what are we looking at here? How's that looking? Uh, so berry brews looks fine. I mean, it's kind of okay. I mean, I'm still not seeing the beer. Why are we not producing more beer? Waiting for workers. And you should be able to get goods. That shouldn't be a problem. I may have to put a little bit of a market stall over in this area because the closest one is there. I just don't feel like. I mean, they should be able to get stuff from over there pretty quickly. Maybe have something I have to do. And it's kind of crazy. I mean, there's literally only one worker per building, and you would think that would be a little bit higher. Still sitting at 350 hops. I mean, I may have to put in another one. So this guy's working now. There's 6 immediately, so we'll see how that balances out. I'm hoping the beer production picks up a little bit here. Grab these guys. It's 4 more people. Let's see the patrol coverage now up here. It's still not showing anything. Like there's one there a little bit. Maybe I didn't cover that house completely. Okay. Let's see if that did it. Okay, patrol coverage there. A little bit of patrol coverage. Oh, we don't have... Do we have beautification? No. It might be something else we need to put in too. Get a little bit of decoration up here for these fine folk near the castle. I would think, we would have a little bit better looking things here for them because, this is near the castle, so... Put in a little nicer build, a little bit nicer stuff for them to have near their home. Kind of like that. Let's see, you should have beautification. You do. You do. And whoa. Okay, this one's going up to a higher density. Excellent. And see, I want to get all this paved up too, but the thing is, we would have to keep a paving building up this direction in order to maintain the maintenance. And in a way, that kind of stinks because it just doesn't look like this is an area I wouldn't want that. I don't know. Maybe I'll tuck it inside the castle somewhere in a corner. Might be something I do. Because really, all this should be paved. I mean, right here at the castle, you want all this paved. I mean, it would make sense. And even right through here, I could see that being paved a little bit. Because this whole area is leading into the castle. It's part of the, what I feel is, the main area of the kingdom. So, all right, looks like this one's going up. Yeah, so we're definitely going to start having a little bit more up here. So hopefully, let's see, where's he at? Oh, it doesn't show him here. Oh, that's actually something we've been negating. Oh, you know what? I bet you. Yeah, look at this. We could have been raising our kingdom influence all along. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. That was kind of silly. I hadn't done that yet. Oh, man. Oh, well. We only need 2 more for this healing house, so that's fine. And these are all investments on our trading routes. I'm not really worried about that right this second. It's something we probably may have to do shortly. Don't need the labor influence because we're fine there. I mean, we're sitting at 50, and I don't think we have anything really to use it for now. There is a few things in that progression bar that eventually I probably do need to open up. We've got the city market, this tavern kitchen. We could do the mining taxes. That would be that might actually help. More city fortifications. We do have the city belfry. I mean, that's kind of like the last big building you can buy with this. And then you got another tax, a little bit more taxes. I think I'm gonna open this one up because we've got the influence, and we're just kind of holding on to that for now. So yeah, that'll work. Is that something I have to enact? I don't think I do. I think it just shows up in the taxes. Oh yeah, I do have to enact it. And there's tons of mining sites, and I don't think that influences anybody's unhappiness. I mean, if it does, we'll keep an eye on it. But that should definitely up the tendency as well, so that'll be nice. Yeah, they're working on these buildings, so that's cool. How's our beer looking? That's. I mean, we've got plenty of hops, just beer's not being produced. I think I may even have to do a third brewery. May even need to do another berry brewery as well. I'm going to grab you, might as well. That gives us 5 unemployed, which is fine. Bread looks good. Fish looks okay. Meat and stuff, we might have to do another butchery, but I'm okay with what's going on right now. Our berries are definitely fine. Cheese, once again, is just a pain in my rear end, guys. Everything else is looking okay. We do have some gems. I'm kind of waiting until we get a little bit of a surplus there, and I'm probably going to go ahead and get down our jeweler and start making some luxury items. And housing insufficient again. But it went away because I'm trying to click on it. Nothing there. Okay, so how's the bridge looking? Excellent. Bridge is built. Which I think everything's over here built. Good deal. And it looks like patrol coverage. That's not got patrol coverage. Maybe I don't have it out that far. Maybe bring it in here like this. We'll just hit this whole area, make sure. Actually, this is not even in. I think. Well, where to go? This one? No, that's the dairy farm. This house. Yeah, this doesn't even have fortifications, so not even really worried about it right now. These guys do. This is the only house that doesn't over here, so I'm not stressing it right now. Anyway, let's get in here and do our resource removal that we were wanting to do at the beginning of the game here and get these trees out of the way. And hopefully we'll have time in this episode to kind of go ahead and start our monastery. If nothing else, we'll kind of get it down and take a look at what we can build on that first tier. And we'll go from there, guys. Okay, good deal. We'll let them do that. I don't think we're building anything else. Like I said, I may go ahead and put down another brewer. We do have 12 beer now. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and just put another one down. And they can come over here and build it. It's fine. Because I think our Kingsmen, the guys who are coming in, they're just using it way more than I was anticipating. So let's see, where do I want it? I think right here looks fine. And I think it's just a smart area to put it. Oh yeah, I could have kept this area for something else a little bit nicer, but yeah, this works. And I do have this little down here where we kind of cheese the kingdom stuff. This looks okay. It's fine. It says free building, but I'm okay with that. I thought it kind of looked neat right there, and you wouldn't want one of something like this. I mean, this kind of makes sense going into the monastery area. I don't know. It kind of makes sense, I think. All right, villagers path blocked again. Okay, a lot of villagers path blocked. Okay, what's going on? We've got something going on here, guys. Let's pause it for a second, because this doesn't make sense. What's being blocked? They should be able to get over there. Okay, that doesn't make sense. There's a bridge. Why can't we get over there? I don't understand. Maybe this is too low? It's possible. So I'll have to raise it up, maybe? Just bring everything up. It's going to cost a little bit, but that's fine. Let me bring this up a little bit higher. Oh, because you want your tower kind of above the roof there. So they've got to come over and build it. I would assume that I had this archway too low. I mean, they definitely should be able to cross the bridge now, so see if this goes away. No, it's still coming. Well, I guess because they haven't actually built this yet, so it is what it is. I don't know. It's kind of crazy when it does that, guys. But yeah, everything else is looking good. What's this showing here? So we're going to downgrade for no patrol coverage. Why do we not have patrol coverage over here? We've had patrol coverage in this area the entire game, and now all of a sudden we don't have any. I'm adding a watchman. And what's this? No workers assigned. Well, okay, where's the... Well, I don't need that right now, so it can just stay dormant. It's fine. Mission successful. Yeah, a bunch of gold for no reason, guys. Oh, we've got in Kingdom Influence. We've got enough to come up here. We'll go ahead and get this going as well. So let's get our healing house in. Yay. Definitely something we need. Add sub building, I guess. Yes, healing house. And it's just like everything else, just a sub building. Thinking keeping in with the way we've kind of got everything kind of set up right now. I think I'm gonna put it right here, just across the way. It may have to be a little bit larger though. Kind of being a hospital idea. Put it right here on the main path coming in. And see, maybe well, for one, I think I'm gonna make it a little bit taller. Yeah, because I got a feeling it's gonna have to. Oh, okay. Now that's showing 2 surgeons. Okay. Well, we'll have to figure it out. I may have to adjust this or whatever, but that's okay for now. Let's see. Yeah, I want this building to be a little bit bigger. Kind of like that, maybe. Yeah, I mean it works. What else would we like here? Don't want to make it too big just yet. So we'll kind of maybe go with this. Might as well add a little decoration to it. So I'm thinking large porch. Well, that's where the door would probably have to go. So maybe put the porch here on the side. Like that. Not sure what this does. Nope, doesn't look like it does much of anything. It's on the ground, so we don't want that. There we go. Little balcony probably over the door here. Oh, gonna rotate it. That's kind of cool. Yeah, because I can move the whole building up and keep that right there with the pathway. So we'll put in a door, not a gate. I need a door. Yeah, we'll just put in a regular door here. Maybe just tuck it in right there. Requires, okay, that should give it interior access. Oh, well, we'll put it on the side then. That's fine. I don't like it there. I mean, I want it here, but it doesn't show that gives access. Maybe because the porch, the balcony here. Just kind of weird that side's open. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. All right, so let's double click here, and we will center this kind of over this just like that. Awesome. And now, well, since we're at it, let's see. Can I do a wall torch? Like, these wall torches are really finicky, guys. They just don't want to go where I want them to go. Okay, no, that doesn't look right. All right, you know what? You're gone. They irritate me. Can I put this one on here somewhere? That's going to work the same way. So it'd be kind of neat if you could put it right here. But, well, no, actually, I don't even want it there. What I want it is like off of this right here, the porch right in the center or something like that, but it won't go there. Maybe they can fix that, you know, adjust that, do something with that later on. But for now, it is what it is. We'll put this here. I'm trying to look at getting the splendor up a little bit while I'm putting this in, but I think I'm good. We'll go ahead and build it. That way our people can kind of start healing up. They definitely need to do that. We'll prioritize this construction here. Shouldn't take long. And hopefully that'll help our companies heal up faster in the in there. Are we working on this at all? Kinda. Let's set that as top priority too. So hopefully they'll kind of divide their attention on both places. Because I don't think I'm building anything else. Well, we did put the brewery in. That's right. Let's go ahead and do this. Add this person here, and hopefully our beer production is actually starting to come together. We're at 30 now. That looks nice. This is probably something we'll have to go and worry about shortly. Is the berry brewery? I think I can expand it and make it bigger. Oh, no, that's actually no. Yeah, no, I don't think I can. Okay, let me see if. Actually, give me a second. What is okay? So the whole building is the berry brewery. So if I come in here and we edit the building, if I expand the building, does it give us the option to have more people working here. Let's just attach. Oh, yes, it does. So that's probably what we're going to have to do here. So maybe not like that. I kind of got this tucked in a bad spot. I may have to move it. But we kind of want it closer to the tavern as well. This is a very cramped little area, guys. I kind of boxed myself in with that. Because you got the tavern here. This is what's selling the berry brew. What if I just make it taller? Does that add? A little bit. Okay, that adds 1. If we make this a little bit taller. Can't quite get it to 2. So let's move this out. Just set you right there for just a second. Maybe kind of attach it like, well. That adds 3. Kind of maybe do like a unique looking building like that. That adds 5. Of course, this could be attached right there. I might be able to put a second one like that on there. Let's see, how's that look? Oh yeah, I gotta raise this up so that maybe they'll be even. Okay, that adds 5 more brewers. I'm kind of cool with that. I do want to put a secondary chimney. Actually, what would be kind of neat... No, we'll leave the chimney there. And what I might do is... I think that's the short chimney? Maybe not. Let's see if does that look the same. Oh, you can't raise it up, so... Don't think that's the same one. It might be, but... Heavy chimney? Yeah, I think a lot of these actually go on the side. Oh, that might be it. I'll do it like that. Yeah, I mean, it looks okay. I think it's okay. Kind of unique in the area. And we could definitely get that brewery going a little bit better. What's this? Why do we not have a priest in here? I guess we're having commoners leave. Probably because they're not getting entertainment. That's okay. So we'll just add these people back in, and before they leave, everything, we'll just kind of leave them as serfs for now. Yeah, definitely the beer production is coming together now. We're up to 42, so that helps. Yeah, see, no access to entertainment. Yeah, that's hurting us. Hopefully adding the extra 2 breweries and getting this a lot bigger will help. Of course, we're going to be stuck for a few minutes not having the berry brewery going. Okay, so we've got this now. 1 commoner left. Village cannot reach the watch post. The watch post is perfectly viable right there, guys. And that guy just walked in there, so... I'm getting a lot of stuff saying that they can't reach their watch posts and stuff, and I don't understand. I mean, they most certainly should be able to. And like back here, there's ample room for them to walk into these buildings here, and that was one of the spots that I was having trouble with. Oh, it's the provisioner. What's this? What is that showing? Oh, missing raw material. Okay, well that's for the provisioner, so that's fine. I guess we'll just have to keep an eye on this, where they can't get into the buildings. I mean, it makes no sense to me, but okay, sure. And it's only coming up occasionally. That's what's kind of weird. I mean, obviously they're clearing this area off. So somebody's able to get across the bridge. I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on it. What's this guy want? Probably nothing we can do right now. Hmm. Oh, we don't have enough. I would buy that, but we don't have enough right now. So, but it's okay. Our beer production's up to 42, so should definitely start seeing the tavern right here work better once somebody brings some beer over here. Maybe I need to put a granary right here just for beer. Village. What is going on? I can't reach the watchtower. Which watchtower? This watchtower? Okay. Oh, maybe that because that's encroaching. So we'll edit. Okay, I want to edit the building. Okay. Uh, Maybe just put it right here then. Does that keep it should keep everything in place. Now they've got to come build it. For one goal, come build it. I thought it would. They couldn't get over here. I don't know why this is lit up right in here. That has that line there. Unless this whole thing needs to be moved over a little bit, because they should be able to walk through that. I mean, it makes no sense if they can't. Which house? Did it go away? There's a whole bunch of them. And oh, it's because I took this watchtower out. Now it's going to go down, and oh, gosh, wow! All because I moved it a quarter inch. It's all right, whatever. Okay, cool. We can add a surgeon, and these guys are supposed to be citizens, so they're going to do shoddy healing on my soldiers, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll have to let this build back up. We should be okay once this gets done here. He's bringing a tool, and it shouldn't take 2 seconds for them to build it. What's weird, I guarantee it's because there's no watchtower there, but someone actually went up there and used it just now. Okay. I'm not worried about this. It just needs a little spot of somebody coming up here doing some patrolling. Check the patrol area. I mean, yeah, I mean, they should be able to just walk right up here and do this, no problem. Okay, where's our patrollers at? Up here. Only have one. Let's get one more in. We'll just put 2 more in. Well, just the one, that's all we have. And another blockage. What watch post? Yeah, this watch post is coming up that they can't get to it. And I don't understand. Right, yeah, see, it's glitching somehow. Because they're going in here, getting on the bridge, and getting stuck. Oh, that makes no sense. And of course, this watchtower hasn't been built yet, so of course, yes, they have problems getting to it. And we have no patrollers up here, so that's downgrading. I'm like, that's nice. Oh no, it ended. Okay, I don't know. This is crazy, guys. So the game still has a little bit of bugs in it. It really does, because I mean, this right here, I don't know. I put a watchman in here. I don't even think it needs that but sure, why not? Because I don't have any watchtowers there, but coin surplus. Yeah, no, I've got a coin. I've had a coin surplus, guys. All right, I may have to adjust this right here because this is not working correctly for whatever reason. Anyway, we'll check in on that in the next episode. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut here because I think we're close to the hour mark. which is fine. If you guys did enjoy the video, I did get a lot of building done. Now we're working on our healing house here, which actually looks like it is actually done, and we have one person in there. Awesome, it is working. Just got to get a couple more surgeons in there, and that should help out. And okay, cool. Here's good. We'll just go ahead and grab these guys and get somebody in here. So we've got this fool up. Bam, bam. And we'll leave them a search for now until we've kind of balanced out, making sure everybody's happy. I don't want to lose any more people. Housing insufficient, but it immediately went away. Alright, so hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to go ahead and get our monastery started. I'll figure out what's going on with this watch post, and we'll get everything else taken care of, guys. Food and everything's looking pretty good. We are low on flour, but we have plenty of bread, and they are in the process of doing a harvest, so we should be fine there. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and a like. It help me out tons, because other people will get a chance to see it. It will spread it across YouTube a little bit better. And if you're enjoying the series and the channel, make sure you subscribe. All my subscribers I have already, thank you. And anyone who's returned watching, I appreciate it. Until next time, guys, take care. Thank you for watching.